Halftime Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Miami.
Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Looking to pass. Tua. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants. The play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Back to the running game with Mostert.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Deonte Banks there on the stop. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a give to Mostert running right.
And he'll find his way down right around the 12. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
Here's Tua. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They'll let the fullback try and take him home. Then he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown.
Alec Ingold
punching it in from a yard away.
And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Short throw going to be caught by Waller.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Jones throw complete here to Waller. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Jones. And he slings one that's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Throwing Jones. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on third down, and you make the home crowd
go. I ain't tripping, this is easy, easy. Got them excited to meet me. I got diamonds, you got CZs. Wake up, get to it, and repeat. Hey, I ain't hear nothing haters say. Let us talk about it. My whole crew is about 100 deep. Gotta walk around it. I kill it and then I walk away with the chalk around it. I just get low key and watch them talk about it. I'm in New York and we finna get loose. Squeeze the big apple and give me the juice. Don't wanna talk, I just do what it do. My alter egos can fill up a room. Hop on the flight, take a trip to Peru. Yeah, hop in the whip that is missing the roof. My woman a fire, just look at my boo. I'm the almighty, I'm feeling like Bruce. Ooh. I don't need much, ability to do. Ooh. Breaking the hearts and breaking the rules. Ooh. 10 out of 10, I'm feeling like two. I ain't tripping, this is easy. Got them excited to meet me. I got diamonds, you got CZs. Wake up, get to it, and repeat. Hey, I ain't hear nothing haters say. Let us talk about it. My whole crew is about 100 deep. Gotta walk around.
Madden football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Buccaneers and the Birds, and it comes your way next.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on, well, another team from the NFC. The final act of the 2023 season is at hand. What a spectacle in Las Vegas. Off in Super Bowl in his career at Alabama, then finish with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we're looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, offenses always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed pillar out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they got a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Now on fourth down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down. But he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch. And most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Now Mayfield. He's got his target. That's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. They will run for the first time here with White. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground with White. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4.
Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on third and just a yard.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
On third down, Mayfield. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line.
That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and the Bucs take a 3-0 lead.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense.
They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the first down.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Man coverage on the left side, so I really like the design of this play because they opened up the field and brought their tight end the other way on a crossing route. That's a lot of ground to cover if you're a defender. I've been there before, unable to stay with his man there.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Sliding out of the pocket. Hurts fumbles it, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White, and he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Mayfield throw on target to Godwin here.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give him the first down. They'll go up the middle with White. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
This is caught. Touchdown! Mike Evans. A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Buccaneers are able to extend their lead.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. 5 plays there on that drive.
And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Eagles coming out as they get ready. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10.
Throwing is Hurts. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And he stopped up short of the 1st as they tackle him down at about the 36.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from the 1st down.
Now stopped him in his tracks.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Mayfield now. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 36 yards. And the Buccaneers will add to their 1st quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away. On the return, Boston Scott. And able to get this out to the 25.
Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here.
They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. They'll start with the option.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They run out of the gun with Swift.
And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32.
8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Here's Hurts to throw. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean.
And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
38 yards for Rachaad White. And the Bucs are starting to open things up here in this Super Bowl. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the route is on here in this 1st half.
Eagles, nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. This field to about the 22. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Well, welcome back to the date on the calendar we circle every year, Super Bowl Sunday. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis here with you as we get set to begin quarter 2. Hurts. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. This will be caught once again by Brown.
And he's going to get this all the way to their 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete.
And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Swift is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can...
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Zach Cunningham from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. He completes it right side to White. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
3rd and 19.
Mayfield now from the 50. Airing this one out for Evans. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury.
And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They coming off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part, got them the football back.
So now maybe with the touchdown they scored previously, plus their defense making that stand up and getting them the ball right back, momentum may be shifting in their favor.
Hurts going to keep it again.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Hurts. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
So 4th down coming up. What do you expect?
They've gone for it time after time. They haven't punted yet. I don't know what's right anymore.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down.
I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on, or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
2nd and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And, Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of formation, ran a drag route across it.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked up by Levante David.
And the Buccaneers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, They may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, Mayfield. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by James Bradbury. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 13. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. A throw over the middle, taken in, and he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw here. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. 2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl.
At the 44-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 28. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. But 1st down, Hurts. Looking middle, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And he's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Jack Stoll, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Eagles get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in this 1st half. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 2nd down, Mayfield again. And that one's going to come up a little short. It's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. Jake Camarda sent on now to punt this away. Britton Covey deep for Philadelphia. So we've come upon So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now, because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue with that type of a game plan. But you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, couldn't hold on. So plenty can still happen.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. White running to the left.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 108 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this Super Bowl.
Mayfield on first down. And a catch right side by Evans. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Mayfield to throw it.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
On third down, Mayfield. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be fourth down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And this one is right through, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same, because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Anytime the ball is thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it, no matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to make it fourth down. They're going to try and throw.
And Hurts is intercepted, his third of the game. Carlton Davis picks it.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
A run there on first down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Here's a 2nd and 5. Here's Mayfield. He finds his target. It's Evans. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Mayfield looks to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They run straight ahead here with White. The tackle by Nakobe Dean.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to be intercepted for the... Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And one of the linebackers has got it. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
After review of the play,
so that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. They keep it on the ground. White again. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around with a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And that flag accepted. Now it's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on 4th down. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he's able to skip away from that first defender on his way to a pickup of 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Here's White. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rashad White, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Buccaneers will extend their 3rd quarter lead here in this Super Bowl.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Todd Bowles leaving his offense on the field. They're going to go for 2 here. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately.
Folks, welcome back to the biggest stage in sports, the Super Bowl, and now we get down to the good stuff, the 4th and final quarter.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 conversion and 8 tries. Not good. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 147 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
A 1st down throw for Mayfield. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Bucs are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again.
And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive 1st and 10.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. A fake on the jet sweep as they'll go play action with Hurts.
Rolling to his right. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Here's 3rd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. Evans has it left side. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Eagles' 18-yard line.
On the give, it's White. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. Opting to run again here with White. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the 1st down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
They'll run for it. This is White. And he picks up the 1st as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. White, he'll try the left side. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
2nd and goal at the Eagles' 8-yard line.
They'll try the right side here with White. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rashad White with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bucs have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. And out come the Eagles. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the 4th quarter. That NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory as they have been outplayed tonight. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Logan Hall fighting through and dropping him for the sack. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Hurts. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety.
And my goodness, another interception. And he's to right around the 20.
Say you gon' ride, say you gon' step by me, spin and slide, say you gon' step by me, who gon' step by me, who gon' step by me.
Yeah, told him I would be a boss before I had business. I don't even need nobody here to vouch. I was all alone, so I ain't have a witness. Right back to the lab, gotta go to work, I'm revving up my engine. I was just putting groceries.
Madden football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you
the
by
2023
EA Sports.
season
It's
has
the
one game left. Here we go. Super Bowl 58
next.
underway from Vegas. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. First play, and Purdy wants to throw it. And incomplete to open things up.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hope they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. And they convert on third with a gain of 22. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Dancing to his left. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. On first down, Purdy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
That ball caught Brandon Ayuk. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's 1st and goal. McCaffrey is in. Touchdown, 49ers. Just power football there. Down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come and have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here are the Bucs now to take over for the first time. Orchestrating the offense will be the top pick in the 2018 draft, and that's Baker Mayfield.
And he spoke very eloquently and passionately on Media Day about what a victory here would mean for him. He knows this just isn't any other game. This is the kind of game that stays with you for a lifetime. If there's anyone on this field tonight who's most ready for this moment, I think it's this man right here.
First carry for Rachaad White.
And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line.
And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left.
And long.
Working out of the gun. Mayfield. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Nick Bosa able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. And taken at the 46. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Purdy to throw it on first down. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Now a 2nd and 2. Purdy looking to throw. They'll roll him out right. Now loose football. The ball comes out.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete. There's no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
Now Purdy. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Buccaneers defense defense holds, and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Play action. Now Purdy. Taking a shot for Samuel. And this is caught inside the 5. A big play there for the Niners. 47 yards.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. Well, they got a great answer right there and almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field because now they've got to feel like they can use their entire playbook and game plan for this one. That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make
pickup. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
what it does is
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he'll be caught behind the line of scrimmage at the 3. McCaffrey turned away on 4th and goal. And the Bucs defense, they'll celebrate the goal line stand. They start the drive with White. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. First time that they called his number tonight, and it gets him a 1st down. Up to Gage. Gets through and now an opening. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. On a handoff, it's White. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, Mayfield. Complete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times up.
Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's
It's a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
And able to give one man the slip there as he works his way forward for about 3. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Mayfield looks to throw, and this is going to be incomplete.
So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Now a stoppage, and oh boy, we've got Mayfield shaken up on the play.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Going right side is White. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Throwing, Trask. He short arms that one just a bit. It's low and incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
They defer to White out of the shotgun. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now in the opening quarter of the Super Bowl.
Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Vanderbilt's own Oren Burks had the tackle defensively. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
We are back and ready to go for the second quarter of the Super Bowl. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, as always, thrilled to be with you. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. From the shotgun, it's Trask. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
His kick is good. And that will cut the lead down to just 2.
So add 3. All told, after the safety, it's a 5-point swing. And that could have turned out much worse.
Well, you don't want to say no harm, no foul, but I do believe you're right. A 9-point swing hurts. 5 points, much more manageable, especially in a tight game like this.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The 49ers settling in for their next drive. Remember, they had the safety go against them on their last possession. That was followed by the field goal a moment ago, so they've taken a couple of hits recently, but still lead it here as they start 1st and 10.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Purdy now to throw.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Flushed out right. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up 4th down.
They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Niners first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Purdy off the play fake. This one caught by Kittle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. On first down, it's Purdy. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Ayuk bringing it in on the crossing route here. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 12-yard line. Purdy sets up to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They're looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And the Bucs are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning to points for the other side.
Now Mayfield. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Now a throw here, hauled in. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. We'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here's Jake Camarda now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at the 40. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards on the play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Purdy. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 14. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the run. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down. Again, McCaffrey. And this time he's into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point try now for Moody.
And that makes it a 9-point game. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive to help themselves out.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Hit and drop behind the line by Dre Greenlaw.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. They'll go up the middle with White. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Give him 4 on the carry there, but that only takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10.
Now Mayfield. Looking downfield for Godwin.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Chris Godwin, 48 yards. And the Bucs have got it back to within a score. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good.
And the lead is down to 2.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. San Francisco's offense returns to the field.
And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now,
he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Carlton Davis picks it. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception, tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Play fake, Mayfield. And it's caught. And the Bucs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They give it off here to the tight end.
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Keeft
taking it in from a yard out. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 5. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
And San Francisco gets set to go here.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there's a 49er who's in some discomfort. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their own 46. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a first down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield completes it again to Gage. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. Throwing, Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
3rd and short yardage, Mayfield. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Mayfield with it once more. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Purdy looking to throw on first down here. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big pickup of 38. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, my. You know that's one that he'll want to have back. I mean, they did everything right. Got the linebackers commit on the play action. He just flat out missed.
Now, a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Purdy bootlegging it. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down. They go play action here. Purdy. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucs force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Well, they've already allowed 3 sacks in this first half. Now a holding penalty.
So I think drastic measures had to be taken, right? The regular way was not working. He was getting hit almost every snap, it felt like. They had to try and keep him upright.
That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl. One of the greatest performances of the year usually, but not here. Halftime of the Super Bowl is skipped, and we are on to the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Bucs offense set to begin this third quarter. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
Mayfield. Complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A yard all they need, but it's third down. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And good vision there as it's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Mayfield on first down. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deontay Lenore. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 41. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And now here is another interception. Carlton Davis picks it. And running with power here. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. It was a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They run straight ahead here with White, fighting through. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Rashad White, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs will extend their third quarter lead here in the Super Bowl. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And Kittle going to have a 49ers first down as he'll get this up to the 39. Back to throw, Purdy. Throwing here to Kittle yet again, caught. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up second down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield.
There's a reason inside linebackers are often captains of a defense. They call the signals. They have the opportunity to affect the game in coverage, against the run, and, of course, on blitzes. Living in the best of both.
And, my goodness, another interception.
Picked up by Levante David. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Following the interception, Mayfield. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Mayfield looks to throw. That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Chris Godwin. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Buccaneers are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The 49ers offense making its way back out there.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Purdy's throw taken in by Samuel.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Throwing here, Purdy.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
That's Kalijah Cansey in to get him down.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line is taking charge and control of this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Over 100 yards receiving for him now in this Super Bowl. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And now here is another interception.